What's up, y'all? It's Adrian and I'm back again with another video today. Today I finally bring you all what you've been waiting for. Story time. Yes. Alright, so I've been planning this video for quite some time because when I tell you I have a lot of stories to tell, grab your popcorn, grab your sodas, your drinks, your Slurpees, stop watching the Cavs game right now and listen to this story. So, I have a lot of stories to tell, and I was trying to think which one I should start off with. And something happened, and I just figured this was the best one to tell. So I'm going to tell y'all about my worst date experience ever in my life. Alright, let's get into it. So, first got to college. I was excited, you know. I was happy. It was a big school. I was just excited to see anybody and everybody. So, you know, first party, I meet some people. First couple weeks, I meet a couple more people. And finally, I meet somebody that I was like, he's interesting. So I'm gonna give him a chance. Like, I'm gonna talk to him, see what's up. Shoulda never did that. So I should have known it was bad from the moment he started double texting me after like 7 minutes. Like, it would be like 7 minutes, and then he'll send me like question mark, or be like, are you too busy to talk? And I'm just like, bro, we just got to school. Like, I'm in class right now, or I'm, you know, peeing, I'm taking a bathroom break. Like, goodness. But he used to just be wilding, like, always wanted to text. I should have seen that assigned number to run away. But I'm still young, so I'm excited. So I'm like, no, he's really cute. You know, I'm going to give him a chance. Okay, so this boy kept asking me, like, can I take you on a date? Can I take you out? Like, can I get to know you more? So at first I was a little hesitant because, you know, in college I was like, I don't know what you want. He was older than me. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm not really with that. Like, he was like, no, I just really want to take you on a date. So I'm like, all right, cool. Decided to let him take me on a date, right? Now, the week of this date, he was ridiculous. Like, oh, so do you know what you're wearing yet? Like, oh, he was like, where do you want to eat? And I'm just like, I don't care, like, whatever you want to do. At that point, I was like fed up. Like, in the beginning, I was kind of giving more suggestions, but at that point, I was just kind of like fed up, and I'm just hoping for the best. Like, I hope we can go to on this date and that everything would just be fine. Mind you, this is like still the first couple weeks of school. So this was before I met who you'll meet eventually, but yeah, this was before all that. So he's like texting me, what are you gonna wear? I'm just like, why does that concern you? He was like, do you have these Jordans? Like, he names the Jordan. I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, oh, you should wear them because I got them too. I'm gonna wear them too. I'm like, we're not no, you're not my boyfriend. I'm not about to match you. So whatever. So I wear some other Jordans. He happens to be wearing the same number. So I had some 4s on. I had the Toro 4s on, and he had the fire red 4s, I want to say.
Really, nigga?
Something red, and fire red 4s. Don't kill me. Fire red 5s. He had the fire red 5s on, right? So he sees my sneakers. He's like, oh, we match. Oh my god. I'm just like fed up. I'm just like, yeah, cool, whatever, right? So we go out or whatever. We go get something to eat. So he's like, you trying to eat? I'm like, yeah, what's up? So we get to the restaurant, and off the bat, I knew that I wasn't going to have a good night. Like, we sit down at the restaurant. We get to the restaurant, there's a waiting. And then, like, he goes up to the front, was like, how long is the wait? She's like, 15 minutes. 4 minutes in, this man just started wilding. He's just like, yo, I'm ready to go. Like, they taking forever. Like, I'm not sitting here for this. I'm like, you good, bro? Like, we've been here for 4 minutes. Like, what are you in a rush for? It's 15 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. So he's just wilding. So I'm just sitting there with my menu, like, please, God, help me get out of here or whatever. Like, I just want to eat and go home. So he's just talking about himself. And I really hate guys who talk about themselves, especially on the first date. I don't know you. Like, ask me questions, and then let me ask you the questions back. Like, let me, like, question you. Don't tell me stuff I didn't ask you for, because now I know everything about him and he doesn't even know how many siblings I have or anything. So I'm like, alright, listening to him chat or whatever. And then so we get to the table. he sits down. He was like, you know what you're gonna order? I'm just like, no, we just got here. So he was like, oh, you plan on ordering a drink? And I was just like, what do you mean? He was like, are you getting like juice or are you getting water? And then I was like, I'm gonna get water. He was like, oh, good, good, good. I'm just like, what? Okay. I'm like, alright, so we get our water or whatever. We order, and then he asked her, like, how much are appetizers? So she was just like, oh, the menu prices are right there. And then he was like, so do you think that's enough for both of us? She was just like, yeah, that should feed y'all. So he was like, alright, you want buffalo wings? I'm like, yeah, let me get some wings. So he was like, alright, we're gonna take the buffalo wings. So we get the buffalo wings or whatever. And then she was like, you want me to come back and take your order? He's like, yeah, you can come back later. Shorty came back and he gave her the menus, and I'm just sitting there like, wait, that's it? Like, we wasn't getting entrees, like we was just there for buffalo wings. So she was like, are you guys ready to order? And he was like, I think we're full. Mind you, they gave us 6 wings. This place gave us 6 wings. 6 wings. So that means he had 3, I had 3. 6. And he said we don't need a meal because we're gonna be full in a minute. What? If y'all understand how much I eat, I was just sitting there like, who fool? Because I'm not, but whatever. So I'm like, alright, whatever, anything to get out of here. So he was like, you want dessert? I'm like, sure. So he gets a caramel like apple pie or whatever, and I don't really like vanilla ice cream, so I wanted chocolate. So then she was like, would you like the ice cream on the side? I'm like, yes, but can I substitute that for chocolate? So he was like, wait, does that cost more? And I was just like, what? Like, why did you invite me out if this was a problem? It's not like I had a full course meal. I was going to order water, buffalo wings, and a burger. Like, I didn't want the buffalo wings. He wanted the wings, but obviously he knew that that was going to be our only meal for the night. So whatever. So we get this cake. No ice cream now because the ice cream, I didn't want vanilla, so I got no ice cream. I just ate it without the ice cream. I was just like, you know what, forget it. So we eating, talking. He's just like, so what do you think we could be? I'm like, what do you mean? He was just like, what are we right now? And I'm like, hungry, nigga, that's what we are. We ain't eat nothing, like, we're hungry. And he's just like, you funny, you funny. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm serious. But he's like, nah, for real, what are we? And I'm just like, look, this is our first date, like, I don't know. So we get the check or whatever, and I'm just like pulling out my wallet, because whenever I go on a date, especially a first date, I don't want anyone to feel obligated to pay for me. We could split it. I'm not gonna pay for you, but we could split it or whatever. So I pull it out. So he starts flexing in front of the waitress like, nah, shorty, anybody who go out with me is paid for. You don't never gotta worry, blah blah blah. I'm like, boy, whatever. So he pulled out his wallet and he was like, you see that? So he gives the girl his card. So I'm just sitting there and I was like, alright, thank you for paying, whatever. I had a good time. I'm lying, but whatever. So she comes back and was like, excuse me, your card got declined. I was like, bruh. Your card got declined. So I gotta pay for you too? And he was like, nah, go scan it again. So this man, so she takes it back and tries it again. Comes back and was like, sorry, sir, do you have another card? Let me tell you why he causes a scene again. He's just like, where's your manager? I want to speak to the manager. And I'm just like, the manager ain't gonna put money in your account, my boy. Like, do you have it or do you don't? So I'm just like, yo, I'll swipe for it. So I swipe for it. I pay for the first date. This man has the nerve to get in the car. I was like, thank you, shorty. Like, that's how I know you the one for me. You hold me down when I'm out. And I'm just like, okay. Then this man has the nerve to say, you trying to go to the movies? With what money? What money? You don't have any money. Like, you think I'm gonna pay for you again? That sounds nuts. I'm sorry, that sounds nuts. I was like, no, you could just take me home. This man takes me home and was just like, so when can we do this again? I was just like, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I'm not looking to date. And then he was just like, dang, so can we just be friends? I'm like, no, we can't be nothing right now. To be honest, you done turned me off. Like, no, we can't be nothing. Like, and then so basically, yeah, I got a part 2 to that story about him, but that's gonna come later. So for right now, that's the best I can give y'all for the worst date I ever had. Like this video if you like the story. If you want to hear part 2, subscribe down below, comment down below, Make sure you watch it again. Do whatever you gotta do. Share this with your friends. This is Adri Baby. I'm out, y'all.